Welcome to Land Thrill. Here's an quick overview of a 10-acre lot we have that's adjacent to public land and specifically the sand dunes in Christmas Valley. I'd like to mainly explain directions because Google doesn't seem to recognize all the roads. So it's a good idea to watch this video and kind of study, for lack of a better term, the route on Google before heading out. So let's start from, this is the property page, and as you scroll down through the information, you'll see the pictures, different pictures, showing the location and showing the polygon of the lot in relation to the road and as well as to other properties that are nearby. But I'd really like to show you the directions. So when you click here, it's going to open a new window with directions on Google Maps. Here, by the way, this is an interactive map. You can zoom in and out. If you zoom in, you will see polygon. Each corner, as I click it, will open this on the left side and show the coordinates. But also, as you zoom out, you can see how you're basically right next to the dunes here, and the sand dunes kind of stretch all the way here, and I'll show you in a second how this is actually part of the public land that continues all through into the Christmas Valley sand dunes. So you can literally head out there from your property and just directly to the dunes. And this is without trespassing anyone's property or anything like that. So as you click on this thing here, it'll open this window on Google Maps, and it's going to indicate this is actually right here. This is actually the northwest corner of the lot. So the lot goes like this and then down south from here. However, if you plug in where you're coming from, so let's say you're coming from town, from Christmas Valley, you're going to get the directions about 20 minutes away, and from town you head east on Christmas Valley Highway, and then you'll turn left here on this is the main road. This is a Fossil Lake Road, and this is all paved, and these are main roads. And as you can see, I'll zoom out slightly here, it's going to take you all the way here, turn right here, and then this weird thing, which is really not a route that you can go to. So since it's a very rural area, sometimes Google is not aware of other roads, and so you kind of want to ignore that, and you want to know, you want to have a good idea where you're going to take a turn. There are several routes where you will be able to turn from the main road onto dirt roads. This is one of them. I believe this is one of them, and this is one of them, where you basically will take a right if you're coming from that direction. Let's bring back the marker. Yeah, so again, you'll be taking kind of like a right and a left and a right and a left here. These are all roads. Along these roads are some houses too. So these are driven, these people live here. It's not just random roads. These are actual roads that people drive. We recommend always to drive with a four-wheel drive vehicle. I think this is probably the best turn right here, and you can play around with this with Google Maps to determine where this is exactly. Yeah, as you can see, you can take a right here. You'll see these houses here. There's even power along those houses. Here's a car. Yeah, that's basically it. Just follow these roads until you get there. And obviously, if you have these coordinates plugged in into your navigating system, then as you make turns, you'll see that you're getting closer. And again, these are roads that are driven. This is literally next door. You have someone's property. Yeah, now I'd like to show you on the map, on the county's map. This is the property right here. And as you click on different properties, you can see these are all owned by private individuals. So click on this thing here that's adjacent to the property. You can see it says USA. This is public land. Look how big this is. Oops. Look how big that is. And so essentially this is the property here, and right to the north of it is public land, and it's all dunes. And as you head further east, the dunes become, I guess, thicker, if that's the right term in this case. Meaning, I think here there's still some brush. You know, there's some brush, but as you head further and further east, it becomes more and more sandy. Yeah, so look, the next place I'm clicking, this is still BLM, this is still public land. Still public land. So yeah, I mean, even after the dunes, it just continues and continues, and you border all of that. So just tens of thousands of acres that your property is adjacent to. And one more place you can see where the sand dunes are. This is a little bit better resolution. So as you can see, this is adjacent to the north. As you can see, it's not super sandy here, but as you head east, it gets sandier and sandier. You can see how it gets wider and wider. All the way through here where it's literally all sand. Christmas Valley Dunes, sand dunes, if you're not familiar, very famous place. This is what it looks like. And, you know, you can imagine your property is somewhere here, and you can literally just head directly over here. Yeah, so hopefully this explains. I wish Google was a little bit better at identifying these roads to the property, but you can clearly see that the route to the property is it's all you know, very people drive there all the time. However, again, you want to have a four-wheel drive vehicle. All right, thanks for watching. For any questions, feel free to call or email us.